Elli and Kim had been apart for what felt like lifetimes, separated by endless miles, letters, and memories. When at last they met again, their eyes caught from across the crowd and everything else dissolved. Without hesitation, they ran, hearts racing faster than their feet, until they reached one another. They collided into a desperate, trembling embrace, holding each other so tightly that the world seemed to pause. In that moment, time folded in on itself. Eyes closed, breath mingled, and all noise fell away. For Elli, it was as if her very soul began to rise, slowly, weightlessly above her body. She drifted into a serene realm where there was no pain, no fear, only divine stillness. Wrapped in the warmth of Kim's arms, she felt a peace so pure it seemed to belong to eternity.
But as her soul floated higher, she looked down and saw the truth her body had left behind. At the very instant she rose, her body had gone limp in Kim's arms. He cried out, shaking her, unable to believe that in their long-awaited reunion, she had slipped away. For him, she had died in that embrace. Elli, no, please not now. Elli, how can I make you remember what we were?
Kim lived the rest of his life shattered, carrying Elli's absence like a wound that never healed. He never found another love. He grew old, hollowed by sorrow, and when his final day came, he whispered her name with his last breath. And yet life turned its wheel. Kim was reborn, given another chance, another story. In this new life, he married someone else, built a family, and lived without memory of the agony that once consumed him. To him, Elli no longer existed. But Elli, his lost beloved, had never stopped existing. Her soul, awakened after what felt like only a heartbeat, gazed down from beyond. What had been a single suspended moment for her had spanned decades in the human world. She saw Kim now, alive again, walking with another woman, smiling as though the grief had never been. Her soul broke. Tears of despair welled up as she realized he had forgotten her completely. She remembered every heartbeat, every longing, every promise. And now, she was left adrift, aching, devastated, and lost in a storm of questions.
Elli, no, please, not now. Elli, how can I make you remember what we were?
How could she tell Kim who she was? How could she pull him back into a love he no longer remembered? Was this fate's cruelty or God's design? Elli hovered between hope and anguish, trapped in an eternal longing. The world below moved on, but her soul remained, aching for the man she had once embraced, wondering if love strong enough to outlive death could ever find its way back again.